Are we started?
We're started.
Hey, good morning. It's Wednesday.
Good morning.
It's Weekly Wednesday with
Colin.
And I'm Kelly. Thanks for joining us today.
And today we wanted to talk about something that we've touched on a little bit in previous episodes, but haven't gone into a lot of detail. And that is our emergency ready profile.
Or ERP.
Exactly. And basically what an emergency ready profile is a free service that we offer to businesses and commercial space in our communities.
Nice.
And it is completely free. There is no charge.
Cost.
There is no obligation. Why we do it is because we want every single business in our community to be ready for a disaster if and most likely when they happen. So.
Right. Yes, because you never say, I'm going to have a fire tomorrow at 5 o'clock when it's convenient for me.
Exactly.
We never say that, or a flood,
Nope.
right?
Nope. We can never plan for it, but unfortunately the odds are that it is going to happen.
Right.
And
Right.
What is unfortunate is that when something does happen and a business or commercial space isn't ready for it, a lot of businesses can't recover from that, right?
Exactly. 50% of the businesses never
50%.
recover. 50%,
Wow.
Exactly. So your retail establishments, things like that. And it's a traumatic event.
Mm-hmm.
It's not just the fact that, they have 5 feet of water in their business. It's also that trauma of their employees, and just trying to recover from that type of situation is really, really difficult. So having an emergency ready plan in place is a great benefit. And what that emergency ready plan does is it identifies all the important details within your business. Exactly. So your shutoffs, your gas shutoffs, your water shutoffs, your main water shutoff, the sprinklers, different things like that. So it's really, really important. Your insurance company, and it's all in one document.
Yep. And it's very easy to access. There's multiple ways to access it. And overall what it does is it turns something that, if you did not have a plan in place, that could be a small, loss that turns into a major loss. But having an emergency ready profile in place can minimize damage as well. And that's really
Exactly.
what it's designed to do. So,
Right. So like SERVPRO Corporate talks about the football, the kids at the sporting goods store.
Yeah.
So there were these sporting goods store, 16-year-olds closing the store, playing football, not paying attention, and they ended up hitting the sprinkler heads. And they had no idea where the shutoff valves were. And so they went to the toilet and thought that was the shutoff. Unfortunately not.
I'm going to guess that didn't work.
Yeah, it didn't work.
No.
So the entire store was flooded. The stores next to them, because they were in a shopping mall, strip mall, they ended up getting water because, of course, the water has to go somewhere. And finally, they ended up calling the fire department because they thought if they called their manager, they'd get in trouble.
Sure.
But, if they had the emergency ready profile in place, then they could have called their manager, and the manager could have given them a detailed instructions on where to shut off that water.
Yep.
And saved them thousands and thousands of dollars.
Absolutely.
But it didn't happen.
Something to consider, and to give you an idea of what we do when, if you're thinking to yourself, well, this all sounds great, but how does it work? So basically we would come out to your commercial space, and we would do a walkthrough with someone that knows the details of the building. So a maintenance coordinator or anyone really that knows where these important aspects are, but can't be at your facility 24 hours a day, 365. People take vacations. People are off. And unfortunately, that's when a lot of these things tend to happen, is when the people that know how to deal with these situations aren't there. So we walk through with them, depending on the size, square footage of the facility. It takes anywhere from about 15 minutes up to 45 minutes, and we identify these important areas like Kelly was mentioning, water shutoffs, gas shutoffs. We take pictures of all of these things. We put instructions on if someone had never been to this area of the building before, how do they get there. So we go through a very detailed list, and then that is all put in two things: a digital version, which can be accessed on any smart device, and we also give everyone a paper copy as well that they can keep on file if they want to access it that way.
Right.
But the great thing about us having a digital version is that, you know, everyone now has a smartphone in their pocket where they can take it out and open up the app and have access to how to fix a situation very, very quickly.
Right.
So,
the nice thing, too, about the Ready Plan mobile app is that it's secure. So once we complete our information, we send it to you via email. Then you establish your email address and your own password, and then it becomes your property. And it has all of your contact information. So, you know, if the decision maker of your company isn't the actual one that's incurring, you know, experiencing the damage, you know, those people have all of that information for the decision maker, your insurance company, all of that. And you can also share that with your local fire department if you elected to do so. And they would have all of that information readily accessible as well.
Yep.
So just all of those little things that can cost so much time when you're trying to dig out and figure out who's responsible. The Ready Plan app has that all at your fingertips.
Yep.
So it's really good.
And it's a great thing to utilize too. You know, some businesses we talk to say, oh, well, we already have a plan in place. And when we do a little bit more digging, we find that, you know, a lot of times it's just a paper copy of a plan. You know, they might not know exactly where it's located. Oh, I think it's in Jim's desk. And no, it's not in Jim's desk. And then it's a whole...
Right.
It becomes, well, if there really was a situation, here's an issue of how you would go about executing it because we can't find it. So even if you do have a plan in place, we can, you know,
just support that plan with ours.
We can support it with ours. We can put it in our format so that it's very, very easy for anyone at your facility to be able to pull up. So
we've also discovered in some of our businesses that they use our ERPs as a form of training. So if they end up getting a new maintenance support staff, they can use this to utilize as a training method so that
Sure.
their new employees know where they can access that information too. So it has a lot of great benefits, a lot of things that we never even think about. And so it's a really good, and most importantly, no cost to a company.
Absolutely. So if you would like to get more information, if you're you know, curious about you know, having us come through and just take a walkthrough of your facility or just get more information, you can always contact us by giving us a call, 847-697-8500. You can leave a comment in the section below here on Facebook. Of course, our website, SERVPRO.com. So any way you would like to get in touch with us, if you just want, you know, just more information, we would be happy to answer any questions that you might have.
Yeah. So on a side note, Colin, do you like cookies?
I love cookies. Yeah,
and what's your favorite cookie?
My favorite cookie would be oatmeal raisin.
No way.
Yeah.
I thought you were a chocolate chip guy.
Oh, no. I mean, I'll definitely eat a chocolate chip cookie, but no, my favorite that I could eat a ton of oatmeal raisin. Yep.
Fiber.
Yeah.
Well,
Yes.
the Hampshire Area Chamber of Commerce is looking for cookie bakers.
Oh, that's cool.
Isn't that awesome?
Yeah.
So on Saturday, June 9th is Summer on State in downtown Hampshire. It's going to be so awesome. A DJ, carnival games, great family fun, food trucks. Who doesn't love
awesome.
food trucks?
Yeah, food trucks are the best. Yeah.
Hot dog eating contest, cookie baking contest. So there's 4 categories.
Okay.
There's sugar. Sorry, no chocolate, no oatmeal raisin.
What?
No, chocolate chip,
Okay.
iced, and unique. Unless there's something really unique you could do with an oatmeal raisin.
Oh, I could think of something. Okay.
Make
Well, I do
smiley
like all
faces.
of those, so that's still fine. Yeah.
So we are looking for a dozen cookies for the baking contest. You could go on to the Hampshire Area Chamber of Commerce. There's the registration form. You could go ahead and register. More details as far as when to submit the cookies and time and things like that will come further along as we get closer. But June 9th is going to be right around the corner.
I know. And we'll be here very, very shortly.
Yeah. So we're looking for cookie bakers.
So make cookies and I will eat them.
Yes. All right. So
Cool.
Thanks for joining us this week.
Thanks for joining us, and we will talk to you next week. Hope everyone's enjoying the finally spring-like weather that we're getting, so enjoy it, and we'll be talking to you next week.
Have a great day.
All right,
Thanks.
bye, everyone. Bye.